Well, welcome to Cerasonar. As you all know, we manage the brand. Also, we're here actually in Germany in Worpswede, or as I like to call it, Worpswede for you trekkies out there, which is very close to Bremen. And even before we've stepped in, we've got a few nice little signs of Cerasonar with their outdoor concrete series of speakers, the little minion speakers, little minis, and the subwoofer, which sound absolutely amazing. And as you can see, their parking spots have their own little name. Well, let's go in and have a bit of a factory tour with Constantin, shall we?
Hi, Dave.
Constantin,
how are you?
Nice to see you, my friend.
Nice to see you
Hopefully
too.
we can come in and have a little tour, huh?
Yeah, why not?
Thank you.
Come
Take
in.
us through.
Come. The first of the dogs is already there, greeting you too.
The first of the family that we need to meet.
Yeah.
Very important member of
Hi,
the
Bruno.
family.
How are you?
Old boy now, but still beautiful.
Yeah, and he always likes to cuddle.
Lovely. Where should we start? Maybe production?
I would say let's go to the production first, and I'll show you around. I mean, as a family business, we do everything here in Worpswede, northern Germany, ourselves. So let me show you how we actually do it. And we start with the smaller of the production rooms that we have.
Okay, lead the way.
Yeah. You can actually see over here how we do these things. Like over there, you can see the panel production. So, for example, here we have the speaker panel. It's the panel material where we put on the wooden MCC ring, and there's a double tape on it. Where it's for the exciter driver, it's free. So and we prepare to attach the foam.
And all done by hand, as we can see as well, which is still pretty cool.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah, very nice.
Thank you.
Very nice. And next?
Thank you, Ed. Just let's go to the bigger room. You can see
much bigger room.
Yeah, you can see my brother over there, like putting some pellets together.
Julius, another member of the family, all family owned and run, as we say. So
yeah,
I would say wave, but your hands are pretty tight, I can see.
Yeah.
So what do we do in this room?
I mean, in this room we do make the we assemble the speakers.
Yep.
So you can see over there are some 25 speakers assembled, and I mean that's how we do them. They are now almost finished. The only thing what is missing is the stripe over there.
Yes. Yep.
We attach that stripe. That's like the last step, so that the customer can easily put it into the wall or ceiling.
Yeah, fantastic.
Depending on the situation. Yeah.
Nice. And I noticed we have a few amplifiers here as well.
Yeah, the amps as well. What we do is that we get the amps from our supplier to our specifications, and what we do is that we unpack them, check whether everything is fine, and then what we do as well is that we install the latest firmware.
Right.
And if the customer needs it, we can actually pre-configure the amplifier. So if we know what the customer wants, like a 2.1 system, then we can set it up for him so that he doesn't need to do it and there is no mistake made. So perfect.
Yeah, so fantastic. And something else I just noticed.
Yeah.
Right here, we actually have the labels that are going on the boxes, and you've even thought about the fact that you've created a QR code so you can actually get a full installation video for different products.
That's how it is, yeah. I mean, we have this label, and there you have the QR codes for the video. So you can watch the video online with your telephone, or download the manual, or download the FAQ documentation.
Yeah, fantastic.
I mean,
simplifying everything right through the steps.
I mean, in every carton there is like the documentation, but sometimes they lose it. Of course, you could go to our website and download that one as well. But I mean, with a QR code, it's very easy and handy. To scan it. Yeah.
I noticed a couple of outdoor speakers
there
as well, the big subs.
Yeah. Sometimes we have some orders for these as well, and I mean they are very unique. Every housing is produced by a custom, and they come. This one is now the sub, and it's driven by a large 12-inch woofer.
Yeah,
with a beautiful.
I've heard these at the show, and I was so impressed.
Yeah,
really.
It was like an extremely large excursion, and with a big magnet system, and you can really pump in some power, and it sounds very good.
Fantastic. Now, what's this here?
So we do a lot of 3D parts, 3D printing parts. I mean, of course, we have for some parts we get them like finished from our suppliers, but other parts like for example, for the concrete mini, we print this stuff by ourselves. So for like piece-to-piece business, that's like a very good thing. And I think we have 12 units there, 12 printers. So with 12 printers, we can really do some some 3D thingies.
Yeah, fantastic.
Yeah.
Okay, what's next?
So
What
let's
else have we got?
go to our warehouse. I mean, in the background, you can see all the speakers that we made on stock.
Yeah.
And then, of course, you can
Home
see
CNC machine.
we need to have that one. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I mean, that makes, like, for us, it makes very much sense. So we can just customize housings. If a customer needs like a special housing, we can manufacture that one. And we have like, we work with a CAD program where we design everything ourselves.
Yeah.
And then we can either print it with the 3D printers, or what we do as an alternative, that we, you know, make a wooden housing and then we put just the the boards on it.
Yeah,
and
nice. So we've
build
seen
everything
production.
out. Yeah.
We've seen your warehouse.
Yeah.
You must sit down and do some work at some point.
Yeah, let's go
Where
to
does
the
that
office.
happen? All right. Full family portraits.
Yeah.
So we have Ulrich, the founder of the company.
Yeah.
His beautiful wife, definitely the better half of the couple.
Who's that?
Constantin,
Yeah.
Julius, everyone's here.
Yeah.
It's, beautiful to see.
That's how it is, yeah.
Here he is, the man himself. Hello, puppy.
Yeah.
Ulrich, nice to see you.
Dave, how are you?
Yeah, very
It was
good.
a long trip, huh?
Very long trip, but it's nice to be here. It's funny seeing you sit. Yeah, it's funny seeing you sitting here rather than normally I'm on the other side of this camera.
Yeah.
So it's very nice.
Yeah.
And so, when did you actually start this company?
I started actually with Eaton.
Yes.
That was the driver company. Okay.
Yeah.
So we developed a driver. Even so, we have been first just distributors for Cerasonar in Denmark and Norway.
Yep.
And later on for ILAC UK.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
But the UK part of my partners was not in a position to follow my instructions, because I said I need something more than the simple. At this time, I said simple CAF technology with the cones. Yeah.
Yes.
Because they manufacture for CAF. Even so, it was nice drivers.
Yeah.
So and when I have finished my investigations and tests for the hexacone, so I was looking for somebody. So
and you started yourself?
No, not actually not, because first I said, okay, I will do that with a German partner, and he was very familiar with that because he was a speaker engineer, but he was in Russian you say a durak. Yeah, so he could not fulfill what in any aspect, no way. So and since my former name job was a sales engineer for Pioneer OEM, I contacted Grundig. You know, Grundig's a big name. Yeah. And this time they gave up the driver factory in Hohenstrauß. We were very close to the Czech border, Czechoslovakia border at this time. And I checked that, and they told me there's a lot of material machines you can buy. Okay. And I run to Hohenstrauß, and saw a lot of things we need for the production, and bought everything. Wow. But when I drove home, I checked, I bought much more than I have money available. But I had 700 or 800 kilometers to think about, So when I came home next morning, I called my bank and said, I have a good idea, I'll do everything else because all the other contacts were disappointing, and I need some more capital to realize that. And they said, this time, 40 years ago, it was very easy. Come on, tell me something, So not a business plan or whatever, make some little topics, and we talk about it, and I made it exactly that way and got the money. Wow. It started. Yeah. Fantastic. Yeah.
And now here you are today.
I have here I have here some pictures from you.
Oh, really?
It's not really starting, but come here.
Okay.
So that was already in the hall. look at this here just a second. So yeah, we're already on a semi-automatic machine. That's the hexagon cone in black, okay. Then production, the yellow ones. So and then a little bit dark. There's a few pictures here. So how to make that first test. And the frames all made by us, our own tooling. And that was the first sign of Eden.
Okay.
I changed it a few years later. One of the worker. And then precision was the name gluing because there's a certain amount of glue. For some items this was very important. So here, look at this. This was speaker factory.
Yeah.
And you have to see, when I started here, I have seen how many drivers are manufactured, but I have never done it before. But I said, this is not a problem, we do that.
It's fantastic.
Yeah. So that's the reason why. What I want to point out is just if you are have something inside of you that you can understand music. Yeah.
Yes.
So then you can hear, and if you can hear, you can say that's good or not good. You have not to be an engineer or whatever.
Yeah.
So I had a lot of engineers. They were good, but in a way, because they couldn't hear. Yeah.
Yes.
And this is the only thing what counts.
Yeah.
People say, okay, that sounds nice, and not who is in behind and has what the name made these. Was not easy. So yeah, nowadays, so step by step, my sons came into the company. Yeah.
Yeah.
And so I guess Constantin does everything now. So of course we talked together or whatever, but he's a motor. Yeah.
Yes.
So I can just say you are the right way, or maybe correct it a little bit, yeah.
Told you, genius, old genius, you genius.
So,
but also, you have more family members working here, though, don't you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely. My girlfriend Patrizia makes the marketing.
Yes.
So all the LinkedIn stuff and YouTube and
fantastic.
all this
Maybe you can show us the rest
of
the office.
Of course,
We'll,
for us.
Your desk.
Yeah, it's not clean now, but it's always like a bit messy. And that's my girlfriend, Patrizia.
Patrizia is the marketing guru, so don't just be like, hi. It's There's many geniuses in this family business, I think.
Yeah, thank you.
cerasonar, welcome to the family.